But you're right, Train going into it certainly makes it interesting against MIBR. It's good to see them getting some results because they haven't had that as of late. We've been critical of them at both the last two events. They were at Chicago and Blast Pro Series. As we get inside of the site, it's cold to find two. Gets underneath the window and then taken down by Xyp9x. Fallen still waiting for his chance to peek and nearly got Xyp9x without his gun in hand. Trying to get a bomb plant in early. It's Device instead, but look at Tarek. Again, he pushed all the way up middle, had all that information, and is already flanking in behind as Magisk shuts them down. It's Tarek that has to pull around back. He's the last alive. They know where he is. Bomb still not planted, however. Doesn't matter.
Oh, just yet. We'll see. Magisk goes in first. Double kill. That's going to be the round. And can they keep it cleaner? That's the main question. Magisk can push forward. He has got the MAC-10. Looking at farm cash here. Even if he gives it up, it's not a huge deal because giving away a MAC-10 is not going to be that useful for the next round. He looks absolutely stunning so far. 3 kills to his name. And Dupree.
He could, depending on the direction they go. I think they are going to go in front of him. Dupree first, fires in. That's unfortunate. That MAC-10, man, that's menacing. That's 5 kills over 2 MAC-10s. That's a bunch of cash for Astralis.
Now, this is what we're calling the new sort of bonus round, right?
Yep.
So the fact they kept all 5 players alive, they're going to throw away one of the SMGs just to note. I think that's a good call. You've got plenty of money there. Majors farmed a lot, so they're going to get another AK-47 into the mix. So 2 AKs, 3 SMGs. This does suggest a very quick and methodical set piece, I would say. Maybe an A split quickly off the bat. You want to be punishing the fact they don't have incendiaries. You can see Tarek with the AWP. He has been picking up more and more from MIBR recently. Very big round here. Tarek knows he has to be a little bit more aggressive, which he is, but he's got no armor, remember. He's going to be very vulnerable, especially to those SMGs. Takes a little bit of damage, doesn't nail the first shot. Arguably should have done. It's surprising he's got the AWP and not Fallen, to be honest, but either way, it's going to be fair in his classic position. The connector so good here. Clave will be going in first with the UMP, and does he nail it? Not quite, but it should be a decent trade here for Fallen, but he doesn't actually react in time. So it's going to be a 4 and 4 still. Does favour Astralis, but remember, they don't have as much firepower as the Brazilians here.
Fallen gets downed by Xyp9x going back through. You're right about the firepower. I like the call to go to the 1 AK, given they got so many kills on those MAC-10s. Stewie getting up on top of Ticket will try and fire in to find Xyp9x. He knows he's close and predicts he's going to be backing away as he throws a fadeaway jumper in his direction. It actually didn't do that much damage. Xyp9x got far enough from the detonation. Keep in mind, Dupree's got a smoke and a Molotov to play on top of the bomb. More importantly, the Molotov, because the defuse is going to be a factor. AWP and M4, they've got to get away. They can't do it. They've got no kit. They know the situation. And even then, they've got to try and fight to hold on to these guns because Device has already pushed through the vent. He's got movement.
No chance for them. They're absolutely done for. Device and Majors just showing enough presence here for them to creep around the corner. It's actually quite nice positioning from MIBR. This might not be completely over, but it looks like Cold Zero will be traded out. What a round that is from Astralis in towards that CT spawn area. So he's trying to push and get some information. That's much better from Falling. You see, that's what we need the AWP to be, in his hands, hitting the shots, and now they've got the advantage once again as Fur confirms the round, I would say, in the 4 and 2.
And, well, this is the big thing now, is how many players can they keep alive? Mentioning again that the lost round bonus was in effect at this point in time, so they will be strapped for cash and a chance for Astralis to break, considering they've built up a bank. Flank, Dupree, not long for this world, I don't think, but Fur gets caught off. Dupree actually reads it. This gives them a chance. We're back down to a 2-on-2, but Cold's got Dupree pinched. Bomb goes down toward A main, and that puts pressure on Xyp9x. 24 seconds. He is very good in these situations. He knows where both are, but they've got positional advantage. He has to go hunting in both cases, and both cases being quite far from each other. Doesn't give him a lot of time. He's lost track of where Cold is as well. Nearly checks it, does spot it. Thought he might get away with it, but Cold swings out and takes him down.
Majors will deal with him, and Stewie needs multiple frags at the first. Needs a second to stand a chance in the round. He's doing a great job staying alive here.
Good swing from Stewie. Gets from bench around the back side of the quad and gets Xyp9x on entry. Headshot on both of the latter 2 kills with the M4, dropping the bomb inside of the site. Forget that reset potential. Device now has to go hunting. No kills so far on the AWP. Tries yet again, and as we saw it to his left, the X-ray reveals there was also a
4 versus 3. This has been great for MIBR. Looked like they were done for in the opening few rounds, but this is falling back in their favor. Tarek once again through the smoker. B gets 2, and that should be another round confirmed. And surely the money broken at this point because Device, he will not get getting a plant at this stage. He is completely isolated, stuck in the kitchen. Smokes down to protect his back from the steps. Minute on the clock. He can recover the bomb. As you can see, that dead broke. Giving this one away with 3rd stage loss bonus coming in after this. It's going to be $2,400 per player. So he gets a plant. They can potentially buy, but it looks like they're going to be eco as he's absolutely done for now. Stuck in the corner, and there it is, 3 in a row.
Pretty straightforward. The fact that MIBR is starting to get moving, though, on the CT side, and we go to Train next, that makes this a bit of a questionable series, really. Astralis haven't been They've certainly gone back to form, winning out in Chicago in impressive fashion once the playoffs hit, but they weren't in form in Blast, finished third at that event. And the group stage at Chicago wasn't the most convincing either, so group stages start to become a bit of a question, and already we're seeing reveals one. And bomb plant is absolutely guaranteed at this point. No one close enough to deny that. So yes, okay, Stewie got the dink, but he could have easily had the bomb down as well. He secured the kill. He's given them a slight chance. They know he was towards CT, so Magiska's actually hunting A main, thinking that's more likely, and Xyp9x doesn't consider the fact that Pelas is a possibility. As such, 5 HP. Similar situation to Device last round. They'll know where he is, or should, and be able to close him out. They actually check toward jungle first. AK nearly gets a shot toward Fallen, but he's already on their views and can't really take a fight.
Yeah, pretty much the exact same scenario Device found himself in before. Bomb down again, maximum loss.
And they're going to swing from Pelas. Xyp9x doesn't want to stay there despite having a UMP, a reasonable gun from that position. He's going to join Dupree.
So they drop a smoke, just to allow them to get out the ramp.
It's going to give them a chance to get Tetris as well, which gives an angle onto the bomb. Because it is planted behind default. They've got to get on this soon. Remember, both players are here. Line up slightly off for Dupree. That's going to give away Tracers, but that time wasn't off at all. He nails it. Bomb on a 10-second defuse. Xyp9x, he can run through. M4 in hand, Cold's off the bomb, but he's got Tetris to play with, and he knows the round at this point is secure. It's Astralis 7-7.
Really great round there. Enjoyed that a lot. Back and forth as they make their way towards A. They know there's no chance of an AWP. Incendiaries are just going to try and find the kill. So the smoke's down. Just eradicating risks here, but there is a slight gap there. Fur can do nothing about it, though, as the bomb will be planted. Xyp9x gets away safely, and the Molotovs will be deployed. There's no way this retake works out. There's just absolutely no chance. Device is watching the flanks as well. Tarek known to push the B apartments, as they will bring one back, but they've still got a defuse here. They have got a kit, and they are finding frags. Maybe I spoke too soon. There might be a slight chance here.
Gets a chance from Pelas if he can get out. Ooh, looked away from it. Still manages to as they line up through the boards. Double headshot. And Fur finds him in return, but that's going to give away his position. They know that he goes to the bomb. Astralis somehow still win the half.
Vice just towards middle here. Molotov does not land, but Glaive certainly does. Those shots were absolutely sublime. As he takes on Cold Zero and Fur, barely took any damage. Out he goes, and now he has full control of the A side as well. There's a retake set up here from Astralis. You can see the bomb should be planted here. So that's something for MIBR. This round's not a foregone conclusion, especially with the smoke on Stewie, to see how they can use it. Stewie going for the backstab right now, but doesn't find the insta-kill. Does make up for it in the end, but now they know exactly where he is. Goodness, they're bringing this one back.
They are. Xyp9x has the shot on Stewie. Tarek with bombs.
Oh my goodness.
It's fine. We all got there in the end. As long as, you know, it's not the journey, sometimes it's the destination. I don't know what they say, Henry, but it's Xyp9x to get the kill, and he's got more than enough time to defuse this. So Astralis take the second pistol. And that's back-to-back for them.
Flash over for Xyp9x position. He's going to find at least one hit. That flash will do nothing. As the first kill comes in, second is guaranteed. Fallen just trying to bait it out, and he'll be dropped as well. It looks quite nice, but Xyp9x kills on this half. Everyone's a bit excited, just looking to close it out in the flashiest way. They gave a bit too much ground, but still they can win this. Dupree has looked great with the AWP in the last month or so, and there's still no bomb planted, and he wins out of the battlefield. Tarek to go down, but Stewie fighting back here. Not going down without a fight, it seems. 3-on-1, and Xyp9x in towards T-spawn, will be coming towards that A ramp, I'd imagine, and trying to find as many kills as he can. He's got 22 to his name. Absolutely epic performance. He could actually win this as well. They keep challenging him. Boys, chill out. You don't have to touch him until he gets near that bomb. And Cold Zero might find himself in a spot of bother, but overall, they will win the round.
Purposes. The timing is on that smoke. I didn't see when it was deployed. I was going to say if that dissipates and that AWP sits where it is. Device has slim and free picking. Fur works back up. Let's take out Glaive. Ooh, okay, Device. Under the armpit. Fur running by takes out Magisk. We get one missed shot from an easy and a hard shot hit immediately after. Excuse me. As Fur takes down Xyp9x. I'm not as good at talking as I used to be. Fallen. He does get one further. Dupree recovers it, but he's just trying to save at this point. Bomb already planted, and they're already over toward B, so even if he wants that AWP to get away, he'll be cut off. And MIBR finally finding rounds, 2 in a row in the second half. Great shot from Stewie.
There it is. Drive.
A firearms game at that point in time. Brothers in Arms style. As Xyp9x gets Stewie. Bit of a clustered approach to it. Snapped around behind as he jumped out of the smoke. Just holding off inside. Bomb down at Sandwich. This should be it. Fallen is the last alive as Astralis looks to collect the 16th and final point on the map of Mirage. can't hit. Sclave certainly does. All 5 stay alive. Convincing round. 16-10, the final score of our first map.
Really enjoyed the first half there, Matt. It was exciting. It was back and forth. It looked like Astralis could have run away with it, but then MIBR came to life. 8-7. We thought we got a great game on our hands, but unfortunately, it goes 15-7. Astralis has looked too strong in the second half, and MIBR, you can see, not looking too happy over there. They wanted to perform better, but Train, they can...
Situations because they need to keep their spirits